welcome. Welcome from Queen Stevie. Queen Stevie did the Michael J. Fox benefit foundation thing in New York, and Maggie Rogers was there too. And I love Maggie Rogers. Lewis has done it a bunch of times. Lou does the Michael J. Fox golf thingy too. I think there's a golf one too. But I'm like, of all the times for Lewis to be working and not going to Michael J. Fox, you have missed Queen Stevie, Lewis. Plan your schedule better. She's right in your backyard, and she sang a lot of songs. It wasn't just like a corporate fundraiser one-off.
Really?
Yeah, she did a lot. Yeah.
Cool.
So there you go. That was a little Queen news out of the gate. What are we drinking? What are we drinking here? No, first, we're going to introduce 2 new candles that I found at the Boston Christmas Market. Chapel, Missouri's finest, Southern Missouri's finest little mouthy thing. Travis Kelce has been moved over. He's been moved out of the candle arrangement for now.
Oh.
He's not scoring enough.
Okay.
He's a fine blocker for a man of his advanced years. And George Kibbles and Bits, George Kittle was injured, and that fucking coach on San Francisco never says it till an hour out, and then there's no time for me to get a new tight end. I really don't like that man. And then a new, yeah, this one, this is a baby cat candle.
Oh, she's the Pope.
Yes, she's the Pope. It doesn't look exactly like baby cat, but it was as close as I could find.
Okay.
So there's a little candle. Speaking of candle, the beer, drinking Candlepin Ale from Castle Island Brewing in Norwood, Massachusetts. That's from Termites Jody and her mom, Mary.
Nice.
It's quite delicious. Good for them. I never heard of it. Candlepin. I like it. I love a pale ale.
Pale ales are great.
Mm-hmm. Never disappointing.
Sweetwater's great.
Never too much.
Nope.
Episode 201, what are we eating? We're going to taste the last of research assistant Bob and Clark's Korean Lay's potato chips. The last bag that I got home. This flavor, roasted cumin lamb skewer flavor. Now,
Oh, God.
I don't like cumin,
You better have a chaser.
but I'm going to try. I got a chaser right there. Bag smells okay.
Smell it. Like a wine. Nope.
No.
No. Do you like lamb? No.
Yeah, I like an Eero.
Well,
That's lamb.
very different.
It's really the tzatziki sauce I like. Who's getting who? Can I have some more tzatziki sauce? Thanks.
More.
Yeah, there's an acquired taste clearly that Koreans have that I don't. Of all these exotic flavors. I just don't go back to the Italian meat thing one. That was great. Nantucket Crisp, South Wharf cocktail sauce chips, and then there's a shrimp on the front of here with a hat. From
Fun.
yeah, it's from Nantucket, darling. Oh, so fancy.
Supporting the box.
So yeah. Oh, they smell pretty good, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
No, they're like sour at the end. I love the packaging. There's little shrimps having cocktails all over the thing, and they have mustaches and hats on.
Who brought them for you?
It doesn't say.
Oh.
No.
All right.
And then there's some Shaquille O'Neal, Shaq isn't Shaq, Shaqalicious gummies. I love the bag. They got to get rid of that sour taste at the end, but thanks for bringing them. Shaq, he has his own gummy bears. Oh my God, they're huge.
I think they're called XL.
Jesus, they look like my thumb. They're as big as my whole thumb.
It's like his foot.
It's peach, berry. I'll go and pull my crowns out of my head. I can't. That's for the children
Okay.
who still have strong teeth.
Strong teeth.
And then the last thing is Martha's Vineyard. Look at this. It's a lobster cookie.
Nice.
How fun is this from Martha's Vineyard?
Cool.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever been there.
Yeah, you did.
Have I?
Yeah. That's where the Jaws Bridge is.
I thought that was Nantucket.
Well, I don't know. Could be wrong. No,
I don't know.
Virginia.
I've been to one of them. Let's see the lobster cookie. If nothing else, it's really cute for Christmas.
Totally fun.
It's okay.
Yeah.
With coffee.
Sugar cookie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Okay.
Not bad.
Great.
Yeah, I'll give that one an A.
Ooh.
Yeah, nothing else got an A this week. I can tell you that. Business merch, limited edition baby cat hoodie For the podcast, that's online.
There's just like 4 left of each size.
4 left of each side. All right. Upcoming shows this week: El Cajon, Riverside. The following week, Shippensburg, PA, Ben Salem, PA. Then all the way to January.
What was that?
Well, you got to speed up. You got to fast forward through 3 weeks.
Oh, okay.
January 17th, Omaha. January 18th, Cedar Falls. Let's go, Cedar Falls. I've seen those ticket counts. Omaha's kicking your ass. 23rd is Spokane, the casino that I love. Nice. 25th, Scottsdale, Arizona. Another casino I love, Talking Stick. January 31st, Huntington, 2 shows. We added a show.
Fun.
Did I just kick the cat? Oh, no. Baby cat's, oh, she loves going under the coffee table for the
She's right there.
for the podcast, yeah. February 1st, Red Bank, New Jersey. And then the rest of the 2025 day drinking dates are on the website. I won't bore you with all of them.
Be great.
But there's a shit ton.
Cool.
So episode 202. First, let's just talk about a little football. Okay. Everybody knows that I love how much Stephen A. Smith loves to make fun of the Cowboys and Jerry Jones. Mm-hmm. He's completely delusional. And Shannon Sharp, here's my Shannon Sharp impression. Delusional. Is it delusional? I mean, nobody even knows what he's talking about. I mean, I'm from the rural South, but I don't even know what he's talking about. Like, he's so... Stephen A. Smith is calling him out like he called Biden out way before everybody else did. Slippage.
Calling Jerry Jones.
Calling Jerry Jones, yeah. He's saying, like Biden, he called that a long time ago and said, he's just slipping a little. No, nothing horrible. This is just what happens when he's 83. Jerry Jones. I can't even explain... He owns the Cowboys, in case you don't love football. This week, if you are against megalomaniac narcissist, it was so wonderful to watch Jerry Jones' Cowboys. They should have put in Trey Lance. I don't know what's wrong with Mike McCarthy. I agree 100% with First Take Stephen A. Smith show. And to watch the Jets. Yeah, now they fired their GM. Is there anybody left for Aaron to fire? Jesus, God, you gave him command of the whole thing. He's fired... He's hired people. He hired as a whoopee Devontae Adams to come. I'm sure Devontae should have rethought that, Devontae.
Yep.
Kansas City could have used somebody. There's all, maybe Baltimore. Like, go to a good team. But
Buffalo.
But this morning, Stephen A. Smith turned the corner. He's so funny. He goes, yeah, I posted that video of me enjoying the Cowboys losing last night because I'm a man of the people. He said, but I'm telling you right now, to even make fun of them anymore is an act of cruelty. He has gone to the other side. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, I do feel bad for the Cowboy fans who bought season tickets. I do feel bad for the people that work there because you're not selling as much beer. You're not getting as many tickets. Because the stadium, oh my God, and the stick. So part of his roof fell in.
I saw that.
And it almost hit production, guys. I immediately think, workman's comp, because of my dad. Oh my God, how lucky are you? And then Patrick, my brother, goes, they should have a, this is what you get, Jerry, for your non-union labor. You get what you pay for, and then show an ad of the thing falling through. And I'm like, yeah, it did not hit anybody, thank God, because it was a giant piece of metal. I mean, it could probably have killed someone, I'd say for sure.
Oh, yeah.
So that was before the game. And even the players, like CeeDee Lamb just looks completely not interested anymore.
Right.
Mike McCarthy looks like he could be having a heart attack while the game's going on. He's sweating, and then his eyes roll back in his head, and I'm like, whoa, is he okay, or what the hell is really going on? But this was just a wonderful weekend, and the Chiefs lost, first loss ever. Yeah, it happens.
Yep.
Yeah, it happens.
But in Buffalo, how fun was that?
Well, I always make a bet with the guy building the house in the Ozarks, who's awesome. His name is Mike. Mike's lost every week against me.
No way.
Yeah, and then he goes the other way. I'm like, this one's going to be tight. I'll take the Chiefs by 3 and let you have Buffalo. He goes, nah, going Chiefs by 7. Mike, you're going the wrong way. Do you want to win these bets or not? I'm giving you a layup. I'm saying, because right now he's up to 2 truckloads of beer. Truckloads. We started at a case, then it went to 2. Then we double or nothing, and we're in, what, week 13?
Yeah.
Yep. We lost again.
Yeah.
Oh, well, Mike, make a bigger garage. Because I'm not going to have room for all that. I'm going to have to buy an extra refrigerator. A wonderful fantasy week, too. In the one with the older nephews.
Yeah. What did you do?
I'm in
Crush someone?
No, I lost to my brother Joe, but I'm still so far in first place. I mean,
You're kidding.
yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then the other league,
Who's your quarterback in that Everybody wants
Lamar.
Well, that's why.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in the league where I'm not doing so well, it's Patrick Mahomes because Patrick hasn't gotten nearly as many points as Lamar. Even if the Ravens lose, Lamar's got like 97 points on his own. He just runs the whole ball. Anyway, that's enough football talk. I know not everybody's into it. Boston. 2 shows at the Wilbur. Kelly McFarland opener. If you came and saw it, because people were asking because they really like Kelly. Shout out Kelly McFarland. So you could go on her website and see she's always everywhere.
We'll put it in the show notes.
In the notes. The Wilbur's just such a great thing, but Boston itself is so fun. It was unseasonably warm. They had a Christmas market.
So cool.
Makes me so mad St. Louis or Nashville doesn't have one. Why can't we have nice things?
Right.
Why is it? It was an upgraded market. They even included Jewish people. It's a holiday market, such as a Christmas market. The Dizzy Dreidel.
Yep.
They had all kinds of stuff there. But it was like, instead of funnel cakes, it was crepes. Like they upgraded everything. They had a whole...
It's at Southport.
And it wasn't... Southport is where... It's downtown Boston, basically. It was just... I went twice. Saw some termites there, took pictures.
Fun.
Yeah, one lady chased me down, and I heard my name, Kathleen, and as I was turning, I'm like, there's probably a lot of Kathleens in Boston.
Yeah.
Maybe she's not yelling. Nope, it was for me.
Guess what?
But when you're from a big family, your immediate response to that is defensive-ness. I hear my name, and I just go, I didn't do it. I don't know what the problem is. Not involved. Just sitting here watching Dateline. Fuck off. So it was very nice to see people out and about. Everybody's having fun. The Christmas, I'm telling you, if you live in Boston or anywhere nearby, get down there, but get there when it opens, because the line to get in, it's all outdoors, but the line to get in when I left was cray. Get there at 11, and there's Peroni. I love a Peroni twice a year. Yep. One of the booths has Peroni beer. They have upgraded beers. I'd never had a raclette. Where they skim cheese off this wheel and throw it on bread. Yeah, it was great.
It's amazing.
And then I went to all my little favorite taverns, my little Irish pubs. I went to the Black Rose. I went to the Green Dragon,
Nice.
the Bell in Hand. Those are the oldest ones in Boston, and you do feel like Paul Revere.
Was sitting there.
I don't think enough people think of Boston as a tourist place.
Oh yeah.
The Northeast people do,
Right.
but like you never hear Midwest people say, "We're going to Boston for fun for a weekend,"
Right.
and they should think about it.
Right.
It's just there's so much to do. Even the duck boats were going.
Cool.
Yeah, you could go take a ferry to wherever the hell you want to go.
Crazy.
Yeah, I bought stuff at the market, but I can't say what because they're for people who listen, I think. I don't know if my neighbor listens.
I'm sitting right here.
You didn't get nothing, Paddles.
What?
There was nothing that's...
Why?
No, not there.
No.
Nah, yeah. And then,
Sad.
as if everything wasn't great enough, Taylor, who runs the joint, the Wilbur, I asked her to bring her dog, and she brought her dog. Ducky came with the name. She didn't pick it. And I was like, is Ducky just a very large golden retriever? Because his face looks like a golden retriever. And then I put it online, and everybody was like, oh, we had Great Pyrenees growing up. She said, well, I did the DNA. It says a Great Pyrenees. I'm like, well, then it's the runt of that.
Right.
But its face,
She looked real sweet.
she's very sweet.
Yeah.
She's a bully, though.
Really?
Yeah, oh, yeah. And she knows the whole gig. She knows when the show's going on. She knows when she can go back around the back.
Yep.
She bullies you for treats. And then if she nudges you enough and you don't do it, then the barking starts. It's just yelling at you. Woof, woof, woof. And it's loud. And I said, Taylor, I said, my sister has an Australian Shepherd who bullies her a lot. Like, we'll sit on the couch and stare 1 inch from your face, just going, poof, poof, poof. And I said to my sister once, I go, do you ever feel like he has maybe the potential to bite your face off?
Right?
She said, yeah, all the time. But I mean, he hasn't. It's just the dogs that are so smart. Anyway, moving on. Thank you, Boston. It was a great weekend.
Go.
This is a friendly reminder from a termite, Dana, because we had talked about the gift cards for Fridays.
Right.
And people forget about this. She just not sure, wanted to suggest that if Dana's a guy or girl, wanted to suggest that the people can get rid of gift cards through a site like Card Cash. Never heard of that.
No.
They'll buy cards for a discounted price for cash. You can also donate your card to some charities on that site. Okay. I've used it before, and there are others. Yeah.
All right.
Just a nice little email to the team email.
Cool.
Yeah.
I like it.
Which I do check, by the way. In case people are wondering, does anybody read this shit? Yeah, this lady reads that shit. Queen news. Moving on. Queen Dolly. Where she is. There?
There. Yep.
Stevie already said did her thing. This is crazy.
Okay.
Thanks to Dolly Parton and her new foundation, or her foundation, more Nashville children will arrive reading ready to the first day of kindergarten. The Dollywood Foundation gave them $4.5 million to begin towards Begin Bright, the Nashville Public Library's early literacy program.
Oh, nice.
I should attend. I can't read half the shit I read. I'm gonna go sign up. I'll pay though, so I'm not taking up a spot. This is the largest gift in Nashville Public Library's Foundation 27-year history.
Okay.
$4.5 million. She just drops a little Christmas present on somebody.
Awesome.
It's the biggest donation ever. Through Begin Bright, every child care center in the country will receive a little library filled with imagination library books, along with a slate of Nashville Public Library resources. Additionally, a new app will offer on-demand digital early learning training for parents and teachers.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's so great. Go for you, Dolly.
Yeah.
And Dolly also. So my sister really likes Kendra Scott earrings. For you people who know the jewelry world,
Yeah.
Dolly has partnered with Kendra Scott.
Oh, cool.
Yes, and they have some nice stuff. It's not really my thing. I'm not really into pink butterflies on my jewelry. But if you are, just saying,
You got
it's high quality.
Yeah.
Because I have Kendra Scott earrings. As we say, they're going out earrings.
Oh,
They're going out ones. Yes. Let's see. Chapel's been relatively quiet. Tom, they're really coming down on you can't be part owner of the Rainers. $370 million contract. My prediction right here, termites, Tom Brady will quit.
Really?
Announcing. Yeah. I don't think he loves it anyway.
No.
No. It's work. He's not used to that.
Oh, he's totally used to that.
Oh, he likes to run around and work out and football, but I'm saying this is not as fun.
No.
It's not as fun.
No.
I know people that have done it for a living.
I think he's getting better.
He won't calm down. He needs an edible. He needs an edible. Like, he cannot calm down. Everything is not as exciting as he's saying. Okay, the way they ran that play, I mean, this is why they got 2 yards. It's a 2-yard play, Tom. Let's talk about the goddamn weather or something. Like, he's just got to calm down. I don't know how you teach people that.
That's great.
No idea. Tay-Tay's wrapping up in Canada.
Yep.
Toronto, like a million.
She's there this weekend, too.
This weekend, too. On the Eras tour that never ends. It goes through every era of my life.
She's starting a new era.
I'll be in my 80s and she'll still be out there. Jelly Belly is going on tour with Post Malone this summer to the big...
fun.
Yes, and then my friend Dax, who's the drummer for Cheap Trick, boom, they're going with Rod Stewart.
Yay!
July and August. I want to go see that just for fun, and I want to see Post Malone and Jelly Belly. Snoop's been quiet. He's probably still tired. He's done a lot of things.
He's still saving NBC.
Yeah,
Those ads are good for the voice.
they are good. And you know who's not gonna like them? Reba Schmeba, because it's more Snoop than Reba, and I don't think Reba seems like open to that. That's just all I'm saying on that. What are we watching? Yellowstone. Okay.
I hated the first one.
You hate it?
Hated it.
Oh, I loved it.
What the fake suicide?
The fakes. Well, you got to start it. You got to kill off Kevin.
I know.
And then he's like, yeah, I'm not really aware of what's going on. Oh, stop it. You know what's going on.
Yeah.
You just don't want to admit that maybe you shouldn't have left that show.
Right.
That's that. You got to dress up in your cowboy outfits and look smoking hot and ride horses and have fun with the mini donkeys. I made that part up. Right. I just wish I'd never seen Yellowstone and you could start from the beginning and fast forward to the commercials. The amount of commercials on Paramount is ridiculous. The show's probably only 28 minutes long when you plow through all that crap. So far, I love every single bit about the rattlesnake thing. I'm not giving anything away. Just saying there's some rattlesnakes involved.
Freak me out.
Freak me out.
Freak me out.
And I don't know how they did that, but please tell me that actress didn't really have to do that. Or that's where actor, whatever. I would have quit.
If she did,
That's where I quit.
she's a racist.
Yeah, it was terrifying. But after that, I started a show Landman with Billy Bob Thornton. It's about the oil industry, and I love Billy Bob Thornton. I've never met him, but my friend Ron was in an HBO thing with him that got thrown in the trash. Really, very sadly, the Talmud was in it too. It was about a Texas oil thing too, I think. He loves him.
Yeah.
And my friend Dax met him.
Yeah.
And they all love him. They just say he's a great guy, but I just like his act. I don't know him, but his acting is that Landman show is great.
Cool.
Thumbs up for that. Yellowstone, if you're in, you're in.
We'll put it in the show.
I don't like, I'm too much of an addict though. Don't tell me you get one episode every Sunday. And it's competing with my Sunday Night Football. So then I have to not be tired enough. Can I make it through?
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, probably not.
You're in a good time zone, though.
Central time zone is the best for sports. East Coast too late, West Coast too early. Sad clown by 5 o'clock. Everything's over. I'm like, oh, should I leave? Should I leave Barney's Beanery now? I mean, the sports are over. Well,
Never.
you feel like a total drunk staying hours afterwards.
No.
Update. That's what we're watching. That's what I'm watching, and I don't think I've really watched anything else. Landman.
Okay.
I believe that's what it's called.
right.
With Billy Bob Thornton.
Got it.
Update.
Okay.
The Monkeys.
Oh, no.
The South Carolina Monkeys, who I'm rooting for.
Yep.
There's a bunch have been caught, but there's still 11 of them out.
11? Oh, my God.
A South Carolina congresswoman has called for a full investigation into the primate research facility Alpha Genesis after 43 monkeys escaped a little over a week ago. Can you imagine if you're the person who forgot to lock the door?
No.
Or the cage?
No.
And then you get a text in the morning, did you lock?
Hey.
Hey.
Holla. God.
The escape, which occurred Wednesday, November 6th, is the latest in a long list of violations from this USDA and NIH-funded laboratory, said Nancy Mace from blah, blah, South Carolina. So far, they've recovered 32 out of 43. That's 11 are still at large in Yemassee, I'm probably saying that wrong, small town is about 60 miles west of Charleston.
Wow. That's crazy.
I would so fucking be there. If I lived in Charleston, I would call in sick and go, yeah, I just really don't feel good. And then I would drive my hour out to this town and search just to see one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't go too close to it. The escaped monkey saga has garnered international media attention, been the focus of internet memes, sparked outrage from animal rights organizations, in addition to Mace's call for action in recent weeks. I don't know.
I like it.
Do you think they can make it on their own?
Yes.
I think so too.
They're smart.
They're very, very, very smart. This place has a bad history, according to the reports.
Oh.
Yeah. Oops. Why is that stapled together? That's a different story entirely. Yes. Update. This makes me laugh so hard. So I told you about that smoking hot new Red Lobster CEO.
Yeah.
Damola. I can't say his last name.
That's all right. We can Google it.
Adamolken. It's very long and loud.
You usually make people Japanese.
He's not Japanese. No. He said he announced that the endless shrimp is never returning because, quote, I know how to do math. Like, that is the biggest insult to whoever did it.
Mic drop.
Yeah, that is just. Well, also, can you look at Americans?
No.
We're not
No.
skinny.
No.
Don't offer us endless anything.
No.
Because why? There's a reason Golden Corral has a crowd every night.
Right.
Yeah, and there's a reason they have rules you can't take stuff home.
That's hilarious.
Probably in place because of my mother. So Red Lobster, this is great. This guy is on the ball. 'Tis the season to celebrate. If you're a Red Lobster fan.
Okay.
Now, truth be told, well, my grandpa used to like it. We used to go every Thursday.
I like Red Lobster.
I love Red Lobster, but I do save it for when I'm on the road and there's not much else in that town.
Right.
It's a go-to. It's solid.
Yep. Biscuits are great.
Biscuits are great, and it's the coldest ranch dressing outside of Longhorn.
I've never noticed that.
It's ice cold. It's just wonderful.
Okay.
I always like the stuffed flounder. Anyway, it probably wasn't even flounder, but it's also a Midwest thing. We don't fucking know.
No.
here, is this a flounder or is this a whitefish? I only know well, that's salmon. I know that because it's the wrong color. Right. It could be cod for all I know. They have a new menu available.
Cool.
Here's what he's adding. New lobster pappardelle. I can't say it. Pappardelle pasta. Cool. New wrap bacon wrapped sea scallops.
That's in the grocery aisle.
I would do that.
Okay.
Lobster bisque. Sure, I trust them. Okay. Lemon basil mahi. Simply prepared mahi. Parmesan crusted chicken. Roasted asparagus. And, because he's smart, he's bringing about popcorn shrimp and hush puppies. I didn't even know they got rid of the hush puppies. That is a sin. You can't get rid of hush puppies.
Oh, they're delicious.
I know. One of my vegan friends, we went out to eat, and I ordered hush puppies. And he said, Kathleen, do you know what's in hush puppies? I said, I don't know, Tony. Baby dogs? I don't. If you want to know what's in your food, go out to lunch with a vegan. Right. Holy shit. I'm like, how about you do your plate? Right. Well, you don't need to be looking over here.
Fries.
Yeah, just fry. Yeah, he's eating a whole thing of fries. I'm like, how are you not fat?
Right.
It makes me laugh, though. So they're also adding fan favorites, snow globe sangria.
What?
Yeah. Why do the chains always good? It's Cracker Barrel, Red Lobster, sangria. Why?
I don't know.
Because it's not as whiny. It's more in a punch bowl.
What?
Is it less offensive?
It's a lot of things.
And they also have a festive ruby mule or a mocha espresso martini. These seasonal sips are perfect for pairing with any of the new or returning favorite dishes.
I would never have
I would not get
martini at Red Lobster.
No, I'm not having an espresso martini at Red Lobster.
No.
And I don't like any of those mule things.
No.
So
Probably comes in a can.
Probably.
Yeah.
Even the way the drink appears.
Canned martinis. Yum.
Yeah. There's your update for Red Lobster, though. Isn't that exciting, ladies and gentlemen? There's another. Okay. Update. Oh my God. Let's talk about the Mike Tyson, Jake Paul.
Oh.
First, I have to say, as Stephen A. Smith would say, I was completely wrong. I really thought Mike could still do it.
Mike looked old.
Mike looked
sweaty.
Yeah, for the first couple rounds, you're like, okay. And then you're like, oh, Papa. Yeah.
I felt bad for him.
I felt bad for him, too, because he's kind of laboring around up there. And then I don't know, is Jake just being nice? No. And, well, he said he was. And I bet you also look cooler if you say that, you know. Well, I could have knocked him out. Because I'm like, you're 27. You can't knock out a 58-year-old in 8 rounds. Right. And it didn't even come on the East Coast till I got off stage. So I got to see it.
You texted me. It's like 12:30.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, my God, it's just starting. Mm-hmm. Here's the craziest thing. I did not sit there all night and watch it because I was working and stuff. Mm-hmm. And even by the time I got to it, there was some buffering issues. Well, apparently it was way worse. Baby cat. Lay down. It was way, way worse than I saw. Mm-hmm. And Netflix has the live football game on Christmas Day.
It's going to be crazy.
Who I think is the Chiefs.
The
Chiefs and Google it.
Raiders, I think? No.
Raiders? Nobody's going to care.
No, that's the Black Friday game. Chiefs.
Can they do it? I mean, that's the question. You guys couldn't get your shit together enough.
Oh my God, it's the Chiefs in Pittsburgh.
Oh my God, it's the Chiefs and the Steelers. Jeez, oh Bezo. Everyone's going to want to watch that.
Jeez, oh Bezo.
Well, I mean, that's terrible. That is terrible to hear.
Who says that?
Well, it's better than cussing, right? I don't know.
Yeah,
they've got 6 weeks to fix that problem, and apparently it went on all night. Here's what it says. They describe it as a complete disaster. This is awfulannouncing.com, which I love. Yeah. It's all sports. But it doesn't matter. Like, this is for any live event. So I don't want you people who don't like sports to think I'm getting overwhelming here with sports. It's the fact that Netflix agreed to something and then was like, oh shit, we don't have the bandwidth.
Sorry.
You just found that out during the fight? Right. Because there were all these lead up fights. Mm-hmm. Wow. They said it could be described more accurately as a complete disaster. The broadcast began at 8 p.m. Eastern, and it did not take long for issues to be reported. These are some tweets or whatever, which, by the way, I'm on Blue Sky now as me, Kathleen Madigan.
Yeah.
I'm going to stay on Twitter a while longer and see how it sorts itself out.
It's also for work.
Well, yeah, it's for work, but I enjoy
Yeah.
all the social media ones, really, except, well, the facial book gets a little long. I wish it would shut down so that my parents would stop stalking comments. Yeah. My dad used to do it a lot. Do you understand people are writing things on here? Yeah, I do. I do, Dad. And I don't sit there and read them all. You and Mom are welcome to do that, but I don't want to hear shit about it. He didn't understand how I could just go, leave it.
You respond to some of them.
No, but I mean, I'm not responding to mean ones. Like, or he'd find one that he thought was too critical, which is amazing because he's the most critical person. Here's some things people wrote. This is awful and ruining boxing. Nonstop buffering. Some of the pixelation issues were generally resolved quickly. Well, it's the fucking picture. It should be. Or you had to hop out and come back in to straighten it out. That is a pain in the ass. Yep.
Yeah. No, it's stupid.
More people. So as the night went on, so about the 8 o'clock hour, people were reporting some issues here and there. But then as it gets closer to the Tyson fight, everybody's logging in.
Right.
Right. Well, not great. I'm getting the picture here. I'm getting where the picture freezes, but the audio continues. Had to jump out and go back in to catch up. It's Christmas Day. They have a pair of games, Netflix. How are you going to fix these streaming issues in 6 weeks? I don't know. I'm not a techie. No clue.
That's crazy.
This guy got kicked off like 6 times. They better work this stuff out if they expect to regularly offer live sports like the NFL and WWE. Netflix is finding out in real time how hard it is to produce live TV.
Exactly. Big deal.
Well, they need my friend Laura. They should see if you offer her a bunch of money, maybe she'll leave her job and come. She can live produce for you. They need to get the mic issues fixed.
Yeah, that was weird.
Streaming issues all over the place. Jerry Jones was talking about how excited he was that Netflix and NFL are partnering up. Oh, my God. So, I don't know. If it isn't fixed by December 25th, it will be anything but a Merry Christmas for Netflix.
Ooh. People save their $12.
Speaking of Merry Christmas, hold on. I gotta, by the way, my Red Lobster article also came from Termite Sandy and Termite Frank. So I appreciate that because I missed that and I did not see that, which was very nice. Sometimes you guys send stuff to the thing and it's great. But this is what I gotta find this. Give me 1 second. Oh no. Here we go. Speaking of Christmas. Okay. Well, I have 2 things for Christmas. Mm-hmm. Mariah Carey.
Yes.
What are our feelings on that?
I love that song. The only time I listen
How's it go? All I want for Christmas. When I lived in West Hollywood, the gay guys next to me at the house, we had little tiny houses, like 1,200 square feet, 1,100 square feet. Theirs, the entire house lit up and played this all night long. This all I want. But the lights went with the thing. I mean, and it was kind of before anybody did that. And I remember coming home one night going,
That's fantastic.
holy shit, this is just something else. I prefer Cher's song.
DJ play a Christmas song?
Mm-hmm. DJ playing a Christmas song. I like that a lot better.
People have asked where Cher is. She's getting repaired.
Cher's getting repaired? Oh, the cardboard cutout.
Cher, yeah.
Baby Cat kind of knocked her over.
Baby Cat
Yeah.
slept with
Cher's been out plugging her memoir. I don't know, guys. Once again, if I'm a manager or an agent and I have a superstar, I'm going to call when they're about 65 and go, thinking about writing a memoir? Can we get that out for your 70? Not 80. Not 80.
Do it.
Barbara Streisand's mad. Not enough copies are sold. What the fuck
Come on.
do you think is going to happen when you're 80 some odd years old and you release? Here's my memoirs. Anyway, Mariah Carey holiday bars open across the United States. Where to find them and what to expect.
So excited.
So this is a little review by Nathan from USA Today.
Nice.
Key points. Mariah Carey's Black Irish. Now, Black Irish means usually they talk about people in Ireland that have darker hair, and they're more. They always say from the Spanish invasion, so they're the Black Irish. Not they don't mean like
African,
black skin.
American
Yeah,
people.
they just mean. But every year, this is so. It's an old person thing. It's not racist. But every time Mariah Carey would come on TV, every single time my entire life, my dad would go, "Now is she black?" We have gone over this 100 times, Dad. Her mother is white and an Irish lady, and her father is African American / Venezuelan.
Oh, wow.
This is his response. Huh. I didn't see that.
Gotta process.
How would you see Venezuelan, Dad? You don't know. But anyway, I don't know why she's Black Irish, but that's what she's chosen. It is a pop-up experience at select Virgin Hotel locations. The bar features festive decor, a curated playlist of holiday music, and themed cocktails. Tickets include a welcome drink, 90-minute time slot, with prices starting at $20. That's good.
It's coming to Nashville.
It's coming to Nashville. I know. I have the cities. I know. I'm totally going. Technically, it was the night had just started, and there was already a line to take photos with Mariah Carey. It is funny. Technically, it was just a cutout. Of course, you're not getting the real one. It was enough to cause a stir among Mariah Carey's Black Irish holiday bars in Nashville. Oh, this is a review from Nashville. So Nathan went to Nashville.
Oh, cool.
Attendees squeezed into a red and gold photo station where the singer's image stood posing in front of a wreath adorned with pine cones to capture the moment. The neon sign above them read, "All I want for Christmas is you."
Wow. I like it.
They transformed a lounge into the Mariah Carey bar. It's like a holiday party at her house, or so I imagine. More elegant living room or library than decked out coffee shop. The space boasted Christmas trees, both flocked and classic. I can never decide if I want the flocked. Part of me does,
No.
but I don't want
like
to
a
deal with the
flocked wreath.
mess.
Yeah, I like a flock wreath.
Yeah. Do you get a gift bag labeled MC, lined sleekwood shelving and snow and projections of snowflakes, blah, 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 blah. The bar got kind of crowded, blah, blah, blah. We don't need to read it. I'm going to tell you what cities they're in.
Okay.
Here's where, $20 in Nashville, Chicago, Dallas, and New Orleans. Could be more in New York. Duh.
Fuck New York.
Of course, it's, simmer
That's
pals.
not very nice.
What, to charge more? They have to.
Everybody pays more for everything in New York.
Right.
Yeah, so that's not very spirited.
Oh, you don't think it's in the Christmas spirit?
No.
You think you
No.
should keep the cheat and lose money?
Well, they're also only using her Black Irish liqueur. Come on.
She has her, yeah.
So she's going to make money.
She has her own liqueur, Black Irish, but I don't know. They serve the same ones in every location, but they offer different foods. The food varies city by city.
Okay.
New York, it's $30. You got $10, paddles.
You know.
They have higher rents. They have higher everything. They have to charge more.
No, they don't.
They'll also serve brunch in New York Saturday and Sunday starting at $65 and it includes a free cocktail. Now, a cocktail in New York is probably going to be $27, so there you go.
Okay.
You get your money back.
That's true. I'm sorry. You're right.
Nah, New York, it's always going to be more, and it sucks, but that's what you get for living there, Lewis.
Totally sucks.
That's what you get, Lewis. Black. You can't go to the Mariah Carey pop-up bar, Lewis, because... holy shit, they found it.
Moving on.
Yeah, we're moving on. This is so great. New paintings found at Pompeii. It's the gift that just keeps giving. Pompeii. I need to quit this job and get over there and offer my free labor, even though I don't know what I'm doing. I would just warn them, I don't know what I'm doing. Somebody teach me a very menial task, and I can repeat it till my back hurts. They've uncovered another house with magnificent wall paintings, nicknamed the House of Phaedra, which like the rest of the city was buried under volcanic ash during the eruption of Mount Vesuvius in 79 CE. It preserves several beautiful wall paintings. I'm going to put these in the show notes. You have to see. It's amazeballs. I mean, these people had a lot of time to paint shit.
Yeah.
They didn't just go to Lowe's and get, summer driftwood, that color that I just made up. It's crazy. Go on, but I'll put the link online. You can go look at them. Here's something very cool. Holy shit, they found it. 1,200-year-old Viking cemetery with stone ships burials discovered in Sweden.
Cool.
Yeah, if I was a Swedish kid in my off time, that's all I would do is dig for shit.
Nice.
Just because there's actual cool shit to find everywhere.
Yeah.
It's everywhere. Archaeologists in Sweden were expecting to find an ancient settlement, but they were surprised to discover a Viking-age cemetery with boat-shaped burial outlines.
Cool.
Yep.
That's awesome.
They found more than 100 graves and several ship-shaped mounds. As soon as the excavation began, we realized that there was a large Viking burial ground that we had to focus on. We've only excavated 6% of the burial ground. Mm-hmm. Geez, that's going to be slow. We still got 94% to go.
That's crazy.
Yeah. There's a shit ton. It's like a graveyard. And they buried their animals and metal ceramic vessels and all this crap. I'll put the link, though, if you want to read more about it, because it's very cool.
Nice.
Moving on to news, children. Let's move on to some news. Spirit Airlines.
Oh, no.
I guess this should have been an update. They have filed for bankruptcy.
I got an email.
It's game on. Yeah. And I'd like to shout out the Delta employee who said that I was right, that Delta would shoot back. Nobody's shooting at Delta. You shoot at Spirit. Yeah. Yeah. I'm always proud of Delta. Delta, who got me home in 2 hours and 15 minutes, straight away from Boston.
Nice.
Boom. Thank you.
Thank you, Delta.
Yeah. Thank you, Delta. Yeah. I mean, this is the thing. You can just shoot at Spirit if you want. That's what they did in Haiti. Here they come. Here's the problem. People think its price plummeted by 45%. Once you declare it, normal people don't go, well, I'd like to have a look at their restructuring plan.
Exactly.
Like I do, because I'm curious. But before I buy this $47 ticket to Guam,
Yeah.
are we safe going over water? Probably not.
No. Not even a lake.
It owes more than $3 billion.
Wow.
This is what I love about airlines like this, too. They owe $3 billion, and they're like, you know what? You tell them jackasses it's an extra $10 to check that bag.
Right.
That is not the answer to your problem.
No, not at all.
But people are now afraid that, the staff. I mean, they're going to start quitting.
Right.
Yeah. They're going to sell 23 planes. I mean,
They're going to sell them to who? Southwest.
back to FunJet. Going to sell them back to FunJet or Joe's Airline or where the hell they bought them.
No.
Their stock is currently, this is whenever I printed this out, was only $3.22. It dropped 45%.
Wow. Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
It's going to be a time and place where we all go, yeah, remember? Oh my God, it's $3.3 billion debt is due soon, including more than $1.1 billion of secured bonds that are due in less than a year. Well, they can't do that. No. Who do they? I don't know who they borrowed the money from, but they're fucked. They're not going to get it back. But people are worried about the routes. Yes, if I had let's say you have a real job and you only get so many weeks of vacation and you're going to go home for the holidays or whatever, I would not be comfortable that my Spirit airline would still go.
My Spirit Airlines.
I don't think it's going to go. It doesn't have the Spirit.
No Spirit.
Yep. Well, it all went to shit when we're not allowed to merge with JetBlue. But I mean, to me, that's like, no, we don't need to put two. No. Anyway, so here's what you're learning on this Pubcast today, termites. If you have a ticket on Spirit, think hard.
Think hard.
Go shop around.
You're not getting a refund.
You're not getting a refund?
No.
You don't think?
No.
Well, eat the $89 and just get to where you're going. But it sucks. The timing's terrible.
It's awful.
Mm-hmm. Here's some great news for crypto people. Now, full disclosure. During COVID, I was totally bored. And I thought, I'm just going to go buy some crypto to see what happens.
Okay.
And it's been quite the ride.
Yeah.
All full disclosure, I was like, you know what? The most I would spend comfortably was $1,000.
Okay.
Well, then I did that 4 more times because I was bored. I bought Ethereum and I bought Bitcoin.
You spent $4,000?
5 total. That was my max.
Wow.
I didn't have nothing to spend money on. I was bored. How much cat treats can I buy? I mean,
All of the cat treats.
so that was 4 or 5 years ago, right? But I've kept it the whole time and I've watched it go, blah, blah. But Elon,
Okay.
as much as I don't like that part, he's a crypto guy. And the crypto's gone way up since Trump won.
Okay.
So it's now that 5 is worth 28.
Holy shit.
Exactly.
Wow.
But is this addict going to stop here? No. We're going to let it ride. The whole point is to see how high I can go or until I get back to the 5 and then I cash it out. And it was just a fun game.
Okay.
But knowing myself, I won't cash out at the 5 either because I'll think, yeah. It's the same way at the slot machine. Yeah. Oh, well, there's only 5 left. Fuck it. Let's go for gold. This is how, though, it's becoming real. I get very tired, exhausted of explaining cryptocurrency to my old friends at the golf course who have all the money in the world if they wanted to buy it. Right. I explain the whole thing, and then they go, well, Kathleen, that just doesn't sound real to me. Okay, well, I'm glad we just spent 15 minutes of my life explaining to you how, for now, it is real. Right. It could go away. I don't know. I'm not here to tell you to do it. You asked me what it is. I'm telling you what it is. Then you tell me I'm full of shit. Thanks. Wonderful conversation. Right. Detroit is accepting cryptocurrency payments with PayPal's aid. You can now pay your taxes in Detroit. Next year, Detroit will become the largest U.S. city to accept crypto payments for taxes and fees. That's awesome. I can't even believe that's possible. Look at Detroit being Detroit, revolutionary in every single way. Yep. 100 years ago, they used to have a magnet in the Detroit airport when Detroit wasn't fancy yet again, and it said the Renaissance City, and I'm like, well, this is really hopeful. But it really is now. They made it. They manifested it. Nobody manifests like Mindy. Nobody manifested like Detroit. Detroit really, they concentrated on it, and they were like, our downtown will become good again. It will become. Totally doing it. That's funny. Next, the feat will be accomplished with the assistance of PayPal, which is good because I have PayPal stock and it sucks. Yeah, it's bad. Everybody felt, Venmo kind of kicked its ass, I think. I don't know. I can't believe you gave $5,000 in crypto. That's what I started with. You got Dogecoin too, didn't you? I had Dogecoin or Dogecoin. It was so stupid though. I mean, I just was like, and I was on this app, Robinhood, and I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just sitting there with a phone going, sure, I'll put money in Robin. I'll give these people all my information. I cashed it out even Steven because I couldn't take it was too crazy. Here's how it's going to handle PayPal, which will handle the crypto payments and convert them into U.S. dollars. Detroit will not hold any digital assets as all conversions will take place before funds are received by the city. So you go through PayPal, PayPal takes your Bitcoin, switches it into dollars, they give it to Detroit. Gotcha. But they're accepting it via PayPal. Okay. They're just not doing the conversion. They're trying to be innovative, and accepting a variety of payments should make it easier for citizens to pay their taxes and fees, said Joel Hoop-de-Schmoop. We don't really care about his real name. Detroit is also considering alternate ways for residents to pay taxes and fees, including digital platforms like Venmo. The city's support for crypto payment is set to launch mid-next year with initial options including payment via Bitcoin, Ethereum, that's crazy. Boom, Litecoin, and PayPal's PYUSD stablecoin. Did you say Litecoin? Yeah, I almost bought Litecoin. Yeah, they've spelled it wrong here, but it's just another coin, another form of crypto. Yep. To meet growing demand, Colorado and Louisiana already allow their residents to pay taxes using digital assets. Huh, I didn't know that. And there are some U.S. cities like Miami Lakes, Florida, that support crypto. Detroit would be the largest city by far to do so, though. That's crazy. Yep. Good for them. That's amazeballs. Mm-hmm. If you're into crypto, that's good news. My friend Lorena and I send a Bitcoin screenshot back and forth all the time. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Okay. This is crazy. So if you've seen my act, I do a joke about starting a fantasy football league for my nieces and nephews. And I think I've talked about it on here, but I have jokes about it, blah, blah, blah. Yep. Well, in Minnesota, Lakeville, Minnesota, a 7-year-old beats 89 adults in the football pool and collects $900. What? Mm-hmm. Wow. Christian Amundsen's grandma entered him in the pool. The second grader took it from there. That's awesome. Conceived in the heart of Lakeville, born among the regulars at Babe's Hometown Bar, exists a hometown football pool. We think it started about 10 or 11 years ago. We call it King of the Hill. Jane birthed a little NFL pool that's grown to 90 participants who each pay $10 to play. The rules are simple. You pick a team to win, and if that team wins, you move on. These are also called suicide pools.
Right.
Yeah, but you can never pick them again. So you don't want to pick your good people. It's too complicated. People don't need to understand all this about gambling, but I've played in these pools.
You got to do it in your TED Talk.
I have to do my tiny TED Talk for
Enablers.
gambling. I'm going to explain parlay bets. So this lady's, she has a grandson, Jackson, he's 21, and then a little brother, Christian, who's 7. They decided that he shouldn't be excluded from the pool, so she threw in an extra $10. And at the last minute, she said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put Christian in too.
Nice.
He loves sports. His room is a shrine to the Twins. That's sad.
Poor Twins.
The Minnesota Wild.
Hockey, they're great.
Hockey, they're usually pretty good. Yeah. Timberwolves, I don't really follow. And the Packers. Oh. Why doesn't he have Vikings things? Skull. Oh, the latter can be blamed on his grandpa. Kathy Slate's husband, Kurt, a diehard Packers fan whose influence spread to Jackson and then to Christian. Blah, 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 blah. The grandma got knocked out week 1. How can you not pick a winner week 1? Jesus God. I mean, that's the easiest. Yep. It's supposed to get harder week by week. So anyway, he beat them all in the suicide pool and won the $900. Good for him.
Too bad it's not a bar tab.
Yeah, exactly.
Get it to hold over 10 years.
Oh, I gotta find that thing. Hold up, 1 second. I'm a little disorganized. I'm not even. I thought I was very organized. It's not like I rushed any of this.
It's raining.
Yeah,
it's all the rain.
Let's talk about Christmas movies since there's a Christmas theme going on.
Yes.
On Instagram, if you're into it,
I am.
If you're not, just ignore this segment for a minute or two. Here's who's showing Christmas movies, so you know where to go look for them.
Thank you.
Prime Video, they have a shit ton.
Okay.
They have some rated PG, a lot of Gs. G to means to me, no alcohol, no kissing. Right.
You just have to insinuate they fall in love.
Right.
Yeah.
Hulu, they have a lot. But some are old. But if you want to see Miracle on 34th Street or something old, try Hulu.
Yep.
They have a few PG-13. Disney, Home Alone 2, 3, 4, whatever.
12.
Ice Age. Theirs are mostly rebought. Okay. Netflix, they have a lot. And then they didn't mention, but the Hallmark Channel has a shit ton.
It has all of them.
It has the most, yeah, but you got to go to Hallmark Murders and Mysteries because those are a little more risque, a little more drinky. Yeah, a little more everything. The Hallmark ones are a little too
everybody's getting hammered.
Candace creme brulee for me. Yeah. A little too sweetsy schmeetsy. I don't buy it. A little too Christian-y. I say that in a loving way. I'm going to go with the more Catholic-y way where we have alcohol and make out.
Get hammered and hugging.
Nobody's got... Oh, Netflix has an R. Holiday.
Oh, I've seen that.
Holiday?
Yep.
I never saw it.
Yep.
Yeah. So there's your streaming cheat sheet. Maybe because Hallmark's not streaming, is it? It's just a channel. They're not doing the channel, because Lifetime has them too.
Oh.
Yeah. So these are just streaming services.
Okay.
All right. Here we go.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Are we going to give updates on what we watch?
I will give some updates on some that I watched. Yeah.
Great.
I might live tweet if there's a big premiere.
Oh.
Yeah.
The Chiefs one. You going to watch that one?
The Chiefs one. Yeah. It's based on Tay-Tay and Travis, I think. Yeah.
Mama Kelsey's in it.
I think people are getting sick of the Kelsey brothers, though. I hate to say that.
Yeah.
I do like them, but it's too much exposure. Yeah. Let's reel it in a little bit. And I like them, but there are just too many places at one time. And I think this is what happens, though, like when you're not really in show business, you're in sports, and you need a manager or an agent that's going to say, hey, let's calm down. You don't need to be in a Pop-Tart ad, too. Like, I made that up, but I mean, it's just,
Their cereal is gross.
The cereal is, And you don't need a cereal. What are we doing?
You're not eating cereal.
And you made enough money playing football. You can be selective. You've had if Jason wants to go tailgate with people at an Eagles game,
fun.
Totally fun.
Yep.
Right. Okay. So a lot of people may not know this, but in the Midwest, And I've always been one that went, I can't believe they did that. There's a whole gas station chain named Kum Go.
I know.
Kum and Go, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the infamous gas station will be rebranded with a much less amusing name after being bought out by its conservative rival.
Oh, boo.
Well, yeah. The Midwest icon, created well before its name came to meaning something else, was acquired by Salt Lake City headquartered Salt Lake City. Oh, does that mean we're not going to have beer?
Boo.
Boo. Nah, they'll do it. The Mormons will give us their beer. They just won't drink
They're
it.
not necessarily Mormon.
Well, if you're headquartered in Salt Lake, I don't think you got to the top of the hill out there with the doing. That is not a bunch of Catholics or Baptists, God forbid. No. No. They're not having any of that. You can live out there and do whatever, but you ain't getting.
No.
Maverick is the name. Maverick began renaming outlets in Idaho, Utah, Colorado, and Wyoming, where both chains competed. And now it confirmed it would do the same in all 400 stores. I never even noticed, and I've been to Wyoming and Colorado and Utah, and I never even noticed they were there.
So we're going from Come and Go to Maverick?
Maverick. Yeah, the company said it was in the process of rebranding the stores with the intent to unify our entire combined footprint under the Maverick brand.
That sounds stupid.
Yeah, I don't know why I thought it was based in Kansas City. Yeah. While we're committed to this vision, we're taking a thoughtful market-by-market approach to ensure the best customer experience before confirming each state's rebrand. The name change was expected to happen by the middle of next year, as loyalty card holders would... Loyalty card. This would be something my brother-in-law, Matt, would have. He loves Casey's General Store. There could be a million options, and Matt would be like, we're going to Casey's, Kathleen.
Why?
I don't know. It's how he grew up. Whatever.
It's how we...
I don't know. There's something in there he likes. Maybe yeah, people have weird things about, like, I like the Diet Coke from Love's.
Delicious.
Yeah, I don't want to go across the street. Buc-ee's is good too, though. Come Go began in 1959 as Hampton Oil, and the adopted, soon-to-be extinct name in the 70s. Cum stood for Bill Krause, who founded the company with his father-in-law, Tony Gentle, whose name contributed to the Go. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. I really thought it was in Kansas City. I just lost my mind.
Well, maybe that's where they were headquartered, and then they got bought by...
Well, they got bought, yeah. I don't know, but now you know. It's really disappointing. We created something so fun and cool, especially in the Midwest. I'm kind of shocked they would just delete everything without putting a tribute to it. Yeah, sad times. Nobody cares.
No.
Nobody cares about the Midwest.
Everybody cares about the Midwest.
Nobody cares about the Midwest, including a lot of us who live in it. We're like, it's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Baby
It's fine.
Cat. Baby Cat. Do you like the Midwest? Baby Cat likes the Midwest.
Baby Cat's a Southerner.
She is.
Baby Cat was born in Tennessee. She's a Southern belle. She's a Southern princess.
Oh, my God.
So, hold on. This is great. This is just so. Paddles found this article.
I did?
Yes.
Oh.
Let me see what else I got here.
When?
Oh, I got to tell you about the Hallmark. Let's go to the Hallmark cruise first. Though.
Yes!
This is unbelievable.
Crazy.
I can't even imagine doing this,
No.
but I can imagine a lot of people that would.
Yep.
Hallmark Christmas Channel Cruise Sail 1 and Sail 2 are sold out,
Yes.
and the waiting list for both sailings are full.
It's 60,000 people on a wait.
60,000 people.
Crazy.
Wait list. This is how much people want to believe in Hallmark. They want to believe in Christmas.
Absolutely.
If cabins become available before departure, they will be offered to those on the waiting list. If cabins are available after exhausting the waiting list will be reopened.
That's insane.
This is crazy. So this lady, they must have a lot of kids. She's a youngster. She's one of his children. Erin Jensen. She went on a Hallmark Christmas cruise. And they're the size of regular, like a Royal Caribbean. Like, it's crazy.
The cast comes.
But I like that they still have reporter kids where they send them out, because that's what I wanted to do from journalism school. I'm like, can't you send me to do something fun and I'll write about it? The Hallmark Channel hosted its first ever Christmas-themed cruise sailing, offering festive activities and meet and greets with network actors. Oh, my God, they're making the actors
They're
go.
all on there. Yeah.
Oh.
I've seen the TikTok.
Is Campus Creme Brulee out there?
No, she went to the Christian channel.
Oh, she went to the Christian channel. Right,
Yeah.
right. I mean, you were already on a Christian channel. Hallmark is based in Kansas City.
Right.
They didn't give me a job out of college, so I still got a little fork in my head about that. But
Fork in your head.
yeah, I wanted to write funny cards. I think mine were too much of a bite to them. I think the ones I submitted, I probably should have rethought that. Passengers, many who are avid Hallmark movie fans, enjoy the opportunity to celebrate the holidays and meet the actors.
That's fun.
Hold on. Okay, so these people were leaving. They were flying out of Houston Hobby Airport. They've been calling each other. They're so excited, these people. It's a 4-night sail to the Bahamas. Offered passengers the opportunity to do, you can do karaoke.
Stop it.
Get it?
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Oh, my God. DJ, play a Christmas song and I won't. You can do cookie decorating, an ugly sweater contest.
Oh.
You can hang with 11 of the network's actors on board during panels and photo ops. They sold out 1 hour after tickets became available, with starting prices at $1,115 per person for a 4-person interior cabin. Now that's pretty good though. $1,100 for 4 people to get in. Yeah, you're in an interior cabin.
Per person, it says.
Per person. Oh, on a 4-person interior
That
cabin.
whole math thing. Yeah. It's all right.
Oh, they had to add a second one because of high demand.
I bet those people have never felt that famous in their life.
No, these Hallmark actors. Here's the other thing. If I could recommend a travel tip to the children, save your money and get an exterior cabin. Those interior cabins are terrifyingly claustrophobic.
Yes. Yeah.
And then when that whole ship lists like this to 3/4 of its capacity, you'll be like, where the fuck is it? Okay. Yeah. People just couldn't sign up fast enough. What to expect of a Hallmark? One lady was crying. She was so excited.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's fun.
What if you're not a super Hallmark fan? This one lady doesn't even know the
Stay
movies,
home.
and she liked it. I don't know. A cruise. A fucking cruise.
That's crazy.
All right. Well, people are doing it.
That's fun.
$1,100, but that doesn't include your airfare or any of that. It's going to end up costing you, and then you have to buy the drink pass if they even have them.
They do. I saw it.
You can have drinks,
Yeah, but it's festive.
festive drinks.
Festive drinks.
Okay.
Yeah, it's bizarre.
This is this one's from Termite Cheryl. This is just America. This is when you just go America. There should be a whole thing on some show of just dumb people doing dumb things.
Yeah.
Person dressed in a bear costume to fake attacks on cars for insurance payment. Wait till you see this person's bear outfit. I mean, officials say they found the bear costume and metal hand tools to stimulate claw marks at the suspect's home. The whole outfit's here, a head and everything. And the bear has a shirt on.
Oh, God.
4 people in Southern California were arrested and accused of insurance fraud after they claimed their cars were trashed by a bear, which was actually someone in a bear costume. The so-called bear was claimed to have entered and damaged a 2010 Rolls-Royce Ghost while it was parked at Lake Arrowhead in the San Bernardino Mountains northeast of LA. Okay. They submitted video.
What?
People don't understand what kind of crimes these are. Way worse than you think.
Yes.
When you're doing insurance fraud, it's mail fraud and insurance fraud. You think, it's worse to get caught with a gun in your car. Not really. Mm-hmm. This is way worse. No. Video was submitted to the insurance company that alleged to show the animal entering the car.
Oh, my gosh. That's kind of funny.
But, I mean, how? Okay, so you need some money.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's say, how do you come up with, how many edibles do you have to eat to come up with this idea and go, we're gonna get a bear costume.
Right.
And then we're going to have an attack on a Rolls Royce. And then they won't care because it's an old one, right? No, they're going to care. A Ghost, a Rolls Royce Ghost, those are the rare, super rare.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no.
Upon further scrutiny of the video, and I'm sure they submitted it under their own name, own phone number, own everything, and that's how the cops immediately.
Yeah.
Upon further scrutiny of the video, the investigation determined the bear was actually a person in a bear costume, the insurance department said in a statement. The group also submitted claims for damage to 2 other cars, a 2015 Mercedes and a 2022 Mercedes.
Oh my God.
And again, with video and someone in a bear suit. These people live in Glendale. They were arrested on charges of insurance fraud and conspiracy. It's not clear whether the 4 of them had attorneys. They could not speak on their behalf. The scam cost the insurance companies $141,000. The bear costume with brown fur, a head shaped like a bear's, paws and metal hands to stimulate was found in the suspect's home. Video of the alleged damage appeared to be minor groove marks on the seat and the interior. Well, you know what? I never thought about that. I wonder if I could submit the raccoons eating my bass boat seat.
Hey. Yeah.
I don't have proof that it was raccoons, but what else could eat a seat like that? Some animal, and it's not me in a raccoon outfit chewing on shit. Right.
Let's get on that.
So there are bears at Lake Arrowhead, but they don't wear costumes. The only wild bears in the San Bernardino Mountains or anywhere else in the state are black bears. Those bears sometimes can be ground. California once had grizzly bears. I did not know that. But they were hunted. They'd been hunted to extinction by the 1920s. There you go, Merca. Let's get our shit together, shall we? Merca. So this was this week I didn't have as much news and stuff as normal just because really nothing happened. I don't know why. Some weeks it's just like that.
It's
Election hangover. Yeah. Football's kind of dominating. Oh, well, that's weird. I'll save that for next week. But we're gonna do this, and then this is my feel-good story.
Okay.
This is to prove to the naysayers that gambling sometimes pays off.
Okay.
So it's not like heroin where the addiction is always bad. There's always a bad ending. Not with gambling.
No.
The founder of FedEx, Fred Smith, once saved his company from bankruptcy by going to Vegas, gambling FedEx's last $5,000 on blackjack, and he won $27,000. Enough to keep FedEx going for another week while it secured additional funds.
Are you kidding?
Maybe Spirit should try this.
Yes.
How much do y'all have left?
$27.
You got $27. We're going to start small. We're going to start you downtown Vegas where the tables are cheaper. We're going to find a $2 blackjack table.
Slots.
We're going to turn that penny slots. Lou's mom found half penny slots one time at Mohegan Sun.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not. I'm like, I didn't even know those fucking existed. I go, Louis, you make good money. Your mother is over there playing half penny slot machines. He goes, I know that. I already offered all the money. She won't take it. And I'm like, she's embarrassing us, Louis.
How do you pay that off?
God. But, it would hit a lot. But then I can't do math like that. I'm like, 5,000 half pennies is really only 2,500 pennies. Yeah. And then how much is $1? 100 pennies? Mm-hmm. Right.
Just take 2 zeros off.
It's too hard.
Yes. I know.
It's too hard.
How about zeros?
Too hard.
Too hard.
We're going to do some thank yous, and then we're going to do some quotes.
All right.
And then Baby Cat, who woke up at 4 and was stalking me, she'll climb to the back of the headboard and then pounce.
Oh, God.
Yeah, like it just feels like your kidneys gave out or your liver if I drank too much lately. It's just like, oh, God damn. Mm-hmm. And she doesn't want out. She doesn't want food.
She doesn't want you to play pickleball.
She wants me up. But I read a thing on Instagram that if you're attached to you, they think you are the main hunter. Mm-hmm. And if you sleep too long, they're worried you're dead. So really it's all about her. Because she's worried that if I'm dead, she's going to have to go figure out her own shit.
Right.
All right. I want to show this. This made me laugh. This is from Termite Janice. So I said this cup from the Tropicana, Bob was cleaning out his mother's stuff.
Yep.
She said, this is an ashtray from the Sahara in Las Vegas. When I found it when I cleaned up my mother's house. Probably was once clean, but she smoked 3 packs a day.
That's awesome.
Look at it. It's so awesome. This is going to the Ozark house. It's actually Del Webb's Hotel, Sahara, and it's a yellow-green ashtray.
Those are so iconic.
Totally. They're so great. Yes, I was very excited about that. So thank you. Cat treats, cat meow. I want to find out. Somebody gave Baby Cat chinchilla.
It's on there.
Oh, it's on here? Yeah. Stuff with catnip. But that was from Jan and Melissa. My Jaws movie book. Loved it.
Cool.
Got it. Yep. An Amity local beach plum jelly. That's from Janine and Bill.
Downstairs in your
And
fridge.
Bill. Bigfoot. Okay, I got to show you guys this. This made me laugh too. Bigfoot recyclable washcloth from Bruce and Maureen. So they wrote this on the outside. Saw this and thought of you and your environmentally conscious friend, Amy. Her name is Amy Aquino. You can follow her on Instagram. She's currently starring in the movie Juror Number 2. I have not seen it. Amy also plays a cop on Bosch. If you're interested, that's on, I believe, on Netflix. Yep. Anyway, Amy, they said they really enjoyed the podcast. Thanks for all the laughs. So this is amazeballs.
That's crazy.
And I'm going to send it to her for Christmas. I'm sure she doesn't listen to this. She doesn't have the focus for that. It's a Swedishcloths.com. Fully rinsed with soap and water before use. It's composed of a unique combination of 70% wood pulp and 30% cotton. It's biodegradable.
It's huge.
It replaces 17 rolls of paper towels.
Wow.
It's fully biodegradable, dries quickly. Good to know. Clean on top. Oh, you can clean it in the dishwasher.
Wow.
Air dry only.
Of course.
Can't put it in the clothes dryer. It's going to come up this big. That's the size of a penny. What happened to my thing?
A half penny.
It can be boiled or microwaved after use on such things as cleaning
Boiled?
after. Yeah, this cloth. And look, it says, I believe it's got a Sasquatch. It made me laugh. But now I have a Christmas present. Because I always find stuff for her husband because he likes Irish whiskeys and golf stuff. And then I'm always like, what can I give Amy that I'm not going to get yelled at about? I'm going to get yelled if I send something.
Totally will.
Right.
Yeah.
Boston College. Oh, a mass card from my dad from Boston College, from the Jesuits. Much
nice.
appreciated.
Very
Yeah,
cool.
he was a big fan of the Jesuits. So there you go. A beautiful magic wand
That thing is, it's cool.
is very cool. It's made by Termite Edward.
Very pretty.
Local beers from Marty and Maureen. Loved it. Gave a few to this crew. We
Nice.
always have a few. We put them on ice as soon as they come back.
And you have drinks after.
Then we have drinks afterwards and get bullied by a Great Pyrenees who its owner thinks is a golden retriever.
Super white.
The Pack and Heat Bar T-shirt that's from Holly and her cat Ouija,
Cool.
but I'll just pronounce Ouija, not Ouija like the Ouija board. Some local beer, ranch dressing, cat treats, Melissa and Doan, or was it supposed to be Joan? Doan.
Yep.
Never heard it. Cool. Cat treats. The chinchilla cat toy. That's from Jody and her mom Mary, and the baby cat. I do have a video of it. Was very interested.
Really?
Very interested in the chinchilla.
I saw it when I came
I
in.
basically threw it right at her face.
Oh.
Well, then she's startled, and then she wants to attack. I want her to get it. There's catnip in it. There's coca, coca, coca. All right,
Nice.
2 quotes. Then I'll see you kids on the road. I've not picked Frida's too much of a downer. How about how about a little Snoop?
Yes.
I earned the right to call my album Ego Trippin'. 9 records in 15 years, top 10 every time I come. I earned the right to do that. Fuck whoever don't like it.
Wow.
Yeah, see, these are confidence builders. That's a confidence building, fuck them. They don't like it, fuck them.
Yep.
Tay-Tay.
That's funny.
This was in a song. This is Our Song by Tyler Conroy.
Yeah. Our song.
Oh,
It's a song.
it's a song. Our Song.
You heard it in Denver.
I heard it.
You danced to it.
I heard 4 hours worth of stuff in Denver. And I just kept thinking, I hope this era is almost over so I can go to Nallen's pub. And I hope my friend John Nallen's there. And if he's not, I'm going to tell one of those little Irish bartenders straight off the boat from Ireland, you give John Nallen, tell him his little friend Kathleen's down here, get his ass down here. She says, be yourself, chase your dreams, and just never say never. That's the best advice I could give someone. I disagree.
Okay.
You be yourself, sure, fine. Chase your dreams to an extent.
Tim Tebow.
And then just realize some dreams aren't really yours, Tim Tebow. God has spoken to you, and he doesn't want you playing professional football. Jesus, what do you have? How many times does he have to tell you?
Right.
He's not picking up the phone. He's not taking, new phone, who dis? No. I think sometimes you should say never.
Yeah.
Like I decided in high school, because I saw it on TV, that at 5'1", there was no reason I couldn't do the low hurdles.
What?
Yeah.
Oh God, I'd pay to see that.
Oh, we would have. Too bad we didn't have phones back then, because it would have gone viral. Because I just thought, well, can't be that hard. Just hop it, right?
There's
And
a lot of them, though.
the track in School of the Osage in the Ozarks was just timber and rocks, like not timber, the black stuff, like black rocks, not asphalt. No, it was
Track rock
track rock. Is that what you call it?
in Canada.
Well, we didn't even really have a track. No, I had a jog for track team. You had to run to Holiday Inn on Highway 54, but we went to other places that had a track.
Okay.
But what is the word? It's not.
What do we want? What is a track made of?
What is a track? An old school track made out of? Now they're nice, but I decided.
Synthetic rubber particles bonded together with polyurethane.
No, that's the new one.
Oh, sorry.
Old black rock.
Old school. What is that?
They're little tiny black rocks.
Old school.
They won't understand.
Dirt, grass, sand, rocks, or crushed cinders.
Cinders.
Cinder
A
tracks.
cinder track. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Not
1964 Olympics
1964. See?
was the last to use
Was the
it.
last to use it? Well, it was still going on in mid-Missouri when I was a freshman and decided. Here's the thing. I didn't make the track team. In School of the Osage in the Ozarks, you could just be on any team you wanted if you were available to come on the bus ride.
Nice.
Like, you didn't have to try out.
Right.
Everybody got to do it. The school was so small.
It's a participatory event.
Yeah, and I was social. You know, I liked going on the trips and all that. I probably wasn't suited for hardly any. The sports I liked that I was good at,
Hurdles.
I decided this is where somebody should say never. Like to say, never say never. That's a poster in a mall. In real life, you should say never a lot. Like, I should have looked at those low hurdles and went, I'm never doing that. And I'm not, it's not, if I dream it, it still won't, I don't manifest.
I can't imagine that.
Well, I got all geared up and I ran fast for me. And I don't even know what the fuck happened. I don't know, but
Did you clear one?
oh no.
No.
No, I didn't even clear the first one.
Oh, no.
It would have been worse had I, because then I was really off balance and discombobulated. I probably would have broke my neck. This one, I just hit the thing and it fell forward and then I fell forward and it all happened so quickly because I'm so fast like Usain Bolt that all I knew was there are cinder rocks for sure in my knees.
In your face.
And I was like licking it. I'm like, fuck, this is rocks, man. This is terrible. And you were only allowed to have water at certain times because the coach guy was super intense, acting like we were in New York or somewhere. I'm like, dude, this is,
Kathleen's bleeding.
God, I have blood all over me. And I get home and my mom was taking tweezers, pulling them out of my knees. They got in. I mean, I fell so hard, they embedded. And then she's dumping, like, you know, whatever, rubbing alcohol. What's the stuff? What's the one that foams up? All of that because I wasn't going to get impetigo.
Oh, what? Wow.
Well, that's what she was trying to prevent.
Okay.
I'm just saying never sometimes is a very good thought. It's a very good thought. Don't overthink shit.
Tay-Tay's a billionaire, so.
She is a billionaire. That's her advice. Here's my advice. I'm sitting here with cardboard cutouts of people. Now, who are you going to listen to? I got a beer.
One of them.
That's right. Yeah. Here's what I think about me doing low hurdles. Somebody should have told me, Kathleen, don't ever do that.
Don't do that.
I'm never going to be an astronaut. You know why? This is why I think when they said, oh, maybe we're not going to do SAT scores anymore. No, do them. It's a dream killer, and that's what you need.
It's dream realignment tool.
Dream realignment? No, there's no realigning. Let's say I had seen the moon landing. I don't think I did. But,
Okay.
and then went, oh, I want to be an astronaut. Somebody should say, Kathleen, you're never going to be an astronaut.
No.
Because you can't do science, you can't do math. You're also not interested in doing those two things. And those things are important.
Yeah.
You know, there's just, it's re-guiding dreams.
Okay.
Realignment's a word for it.
Yep.
Let's re-guide, go, okay, you know, you're not going to become an astronaut. Maybe you could own a catch sanctuary. See? And then the kid would go, oh, yeah, that sounds better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Thank you for that.
just a thought on people, never say never. Never quit on your dreams. No,
She
quit.
is a billionaire.
Quit.
I mean, she did it. Consider
Tay-Tay
this
did it.
Yeah. There's another era being constructed as we sit here.
She needs to just relax. She's worked too hard.
She made some Joe's barbecue.
Go home to Kansas City and I'll tell you where to go, Tay-Tay. You go to Joe's barbecue, you go to Arthur Bryant's barbecue, you go downtown, get into some trouble down there, have some fun. All right. That's all I got. Turn